that you're going to learn today, you're just relearning. You know most of it in your spirit. But what is needed is the inspiration so that you will apply the things that you already know. And she is a divine queen of inspiration. I'd like to just formally bring her on. Queen AFUA. Thank you.
I'm glad to be a part. I'm glad to be a part on this path of purification. And we're all here to do great works. And by healing our body temples, we'll be able to bring it forth. Whatever your field is, whatever your work is that the Creator has bestowed upon you, if you're feeling in excellent health, then you can truly bring it forth, and we'll have that much more to share. When your mind is strong and your spirit is strong and your temple, your body temple is strong, when you're not in pain and you're not stressed out, food has medicine in it. Food has healing in it. And every type of disease possible on this earth can be corrected by right living. And right intake of food creates right thought. Right intake of food creates right attitude. Right intake of food creates divine love. This love that I have for my people came through my own healing. As I had arthritis as a very young person in my teens, and I had hay fever, and I had my chronic asthma, and my eczema, and my PMS, and my mood swings. As I started to commit myself to what we're sharing today with you, through cleansing, through purging, through herbs, through juices, through clearing out the old to bring forth the new, the forms of natural foods, fruits and vegetables and juices. The garden is in abundance on earth. The Creator has given us everything in which to heal ourselves. The hospital now, we have a whole new attitude about healing in hospitals. The ultimate hospital is inside your home. And the ultimate room where you manifest your great works for your family, whether someone in your family has arthritis, or high blood pressure, or cancer, or tumors, guess where the healing work is going to be performed? In the kitchen, but not the normal kitchen. In the kitchen healing laboratory. Can we say that together? Kitchen healing laboratory. That puts a whole nother vibration on that kitchen. That means that you're going to look at your home totally different. And as you begin to heal your divine temple, that laboratory becomes awaken itself. And in that awakening, then we all become empowered. It's not one. It's not one healer, one doctor, one herbalist. It's all of us together collectively doing our portion. So when we come forth, we can say, yes, my husband is healthy because the work is being done. My wife is healthy, clear, and vibrant because the work is being done. My children are in place and they're healthy. The elders in the family are taken care of. The babies yet to be born are going to be in top shape because we are really preserving what God has, the Creator, the Most High, Allah, has given us through the foods that we take into our divine temple. I'd like to share a passage with you from, actually I have 3 books that I've written, and 3 additional books beyond Heal Thyself. They're going through their publishing process. But I'm going to read from the Sacred Woman's Rites of Passage on this issue of the kitchen healing laboratory. We must make our home a healing center, a sanctuary, a temple. By doing this, we become our own healers. The more astute you are in working with the natural living principles, the more you are naturally equipped in being a healer. You become your own psychologist. It means that you can take foods to heal your mind. From celery to cucumbers, through B-complex, through all the greens. Alfalfa, the, what's another, Goda-Cola, the blue-green mana, the spirulina, that's for the psyche. You will heal your mind the more you nourish your cells, your brain with those foods. Your own spiritualist, the more live foods, which we're going to talk about live foods today, the more fruits, live fruits and vegetables that you bring in, the more your spirit will be always ever present. You'll always be thinking about the Creator. You won't be saying, well, I didn't pray this week, or I'm going to go to church, or I'm going to go to temple on this particular day, and that's when I'm going to do my prayers. Your prayers are unceasing. Everything is a prayer. By the time you wake up in the morning, you say, oh, give praises, because you feel so elated and so lifted because your cells have been fed with spiritual foods. You know, there are demonic foods and there are spiritual foods. And when you eat demonic foods, you can see, you can go look outside of this building and you can see what it does, the devastation. We don't know if you're coming or going. We wake up depressed, we go to sleep depressed. We're swollen, we have no energy. We wake up after 8 hours of sleep with no energy. We're fighting in the home. We're cursing at one another. Someone's cursing at us because the spirit is not lifted with spiritual foods. Foods from the Garden of Eden, fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds. That will give you the joy of the spirit, where there's no division. I feel one with all of my people from all the different religions. And we can all pray together. And so in that, that's what the Creator has given us, that divine unity of the spirit, if we be clean, if we're pure. And so we become our own herbalists. We begin to learn the kinds of herbs that are good for us. And I mentioned it all throughout the book on Heal Thyself, what herbs are good for if you have cancer. The red clover, the chaparral, the echinacea. What herbs are good for the nerves, the chamomile, the hops. And see, as we talk about some of these herbs, you can put these herbs in your soups. And it will be nourishing, but it also will be calming. If you make a lovely vegetable soup and you put some hops in, a pinch of hops and some chamomile in or dill, the whole family will be at peace just from the soup that you prepare. And you make it just like a tea. You become your own counselor for yourself and your family. So that means the family is now empowered. And the more that you work within your home for the healing consistently, see, it's not you do once in a while, or you're doing it in a good mood, or when the seasons changes. If you're working with the healing, the natural healing every day, every time you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you say, okay, now what was the benefit of this breakfast? Is this for the cleansing? And what about the lunch? And then what about dinner? So as you start to manage those meals, then you start to manage the wellness and the stability and the power of your family. It's a lot of power. Strive to arrive at the divine level of the principle of heal thyself. So I would like for you then to get a plaque and put it right over your kitchen healing laboratory with the name of your family. So-and-so's kitchen healing laboratory. Robinson's kitchen healing laboratory. Prima's kitchen healing laboratory. Princess V's kitchen healing laboratory. Mr. Jackson's kitchen healing laboratory. And then you begin to empower with bringing the right tools in, which we'll go over. Sacred women, sacred men, once realized, are doctors of the home. So that means no one should know your family better than you. You know if your child has a runny nose, oh, some fresh orange juice, grapefruit juice for 2 or 3 days. Then all the mucus will come out, and then you'll be clear. Then you won't have to have any other medicine outside of the home that's not out of the earth. Once realized, the doctors are the healers of the home from the sacred man and woman coming into self. Sacred man and woman contains it all. The original healers on this earth were the bushwomen. Today we must transform our mundane, modern-day, toxic-filled microwave kitchens that creates dis-ease, ill health, early death, and insanity into a kitchen healing laboratory. Within this laboratory, you must bring forth disease-free body temples full of wellness, power, and genius. Active usage of the kitchen healing laboratory aids in the elimination of all disease. And I say active, what does that mean? Once in a while when the family gets sick? It's how we live daily that will prevent the sickness. We're talking about preventing cancer, so we don't eat cancerous foods, such as flesh foods and fried foods and milk and cheese and eggs. We'll work with substitutes. We'll work with alternatives, which we will discuss today. So you can have all the meat you like, but it will be from soy, it will be from nuts, it will be from seeds, and your body will feel the